Welcome to the Orium for the Under-17 Scottish Women's Youth Cup final. Glasgow City lost the year last year against Celtic, but they are seen as the favourites here against Dryburgh Athletic, who have had an excellent run to this competition, and well done to them for getting this far. Hopefully it is a decent encounter here. To the teams, Glasgow City, then most of the squad have just won the SWFL 2 title as development team players, and have had a tough run in this competition all the way to the final. Dryburgh have been scoring goals like anything in this competition. It's great that they have got themselves here with all the goals they've scored. Stephen Harris is the referee. And it's the side they've had a bit of a trip down, and look, they're trying to make their crowd cheer as Katie Shaw was there. They do have a bit of pace in the break, and let's see, they have a big crowd there taking the right side of the stand as we're positioned. There's a throw in here. Hull's throw. Crooks away from Ellie Cook, and here is Sinclair. Oh, she's round the keeper, she's round the defender. Opening goal, Glasgow City in the Scottish Cup final. Great work, persistence from Crooks initially, and then further from Sinclair. Marsh laid it by Cassells and the defender. So they just about keep this in play. It was good skill there. McGlinchey with the arm up. Fancy one of our trademarks, but it's just going to be tipped over there by Cassells. Strong hand. Space sought out wide here. Now Hamill. Good play. And into the box it goes. Sinclair's in space here, you know. It's Lucy Sinclair. It's a second for her. It's through the keeper's legs. It's number 2 for Glasgow City. Excellently worked goal. Look at the space she was given though. And good trickery and dancing the feet. And through the keeper's legs. Pull across, McGlinchey. Hamill in space once more. Here's Sinclair again. Oh, and it's not cleared. And it's a hat-trick for Lucy Sinclair. Wow. Again, just not giving them any time at all. Our Glasgow City drivers just could not clear their lines. Sinclair first try was an excellent save from Cassells, but combination of her and the defender couldn't get it away. And there was the moment for Sinclair to wrap up the hat-trick in 18 minutes. Georgia Crooks then gets it back. Coasting a little bit here are City. And now making the run is Mary Crooks. Scores and provides, and looking to provide another one here, but Hannah Scott can't quite get it angled towards goal. Good play from Crooks, so much space for her, but the header taking it first time from Scott. Not often here, 3-0 up inside 20 minutes or so. Now space again here for City. Here's Ronald. Hull. Space opening up, it's Natasha Hull! And that is spectacular. Just like a game early in the season for the development side against Airdrie, she's done it from a long way out, which has curled over everyone, and then wonderful goal. 4-0, half an hour played. Georgia Crooks and McGlinchey pointing it. Let's go forward here. And now making the run is the sub for Scythe. And it is Mary Crooks. It is a great stop. Cassells has had a few saves to make to keep the score down. Hamill is still there. The block comes in again. Eventually they get it cleared to Dryburgh. Stays 4 for now. It was good running there by Forsyth. Picked out so well with the long pass. Riley trying to get Wharton in the action, but away it goes by Allison. He's taking a flick on of the defender. And through is Mary Crooks, right through the heart of the defence. It's 5-0, wrapping up the cup in the first half. Mary Crooks. She's fast approaching 50 goals in league competition. She has been outstanding. She's probably hit the post and the woodwork a few times as well. But that was superb. Sophie Allison, the goalkeeper, getting an assist with that. Super. So 5-0. Dryburgh are digging in here, but it's a tough shift for them. They are going to go in long, and it's what the sub, and she's in behind here, and she does get a goal. A big cheer. And well, persistence pays off. They have a little bit of a threat on the break. And by Warren and past Allison and fair Deacon. Well played. But City caught out straight from kick-off, and they'll not be happy about that. City not relenting here, looking to add to the tally in the second half. And here is Ronald, and this is good play. Oh, and should have been number 6, Sinclair, being unselfish. And Forsyth was around, a couple of them were around. Crooks was there too. Sinclair running out of space. Marshall by Robertson. But now there's a chance here, as so much time and space, which has seen Monica Forsyth add to the tally. First goal of the second half for Glasgow City. 6 now on the scoreboard, and she just actually kept on running and running, and then scored. Dryburgh not giving up here, and well, perhaps a chance. There's a bit of a slice. Allison comes out throw ahead there of Gabrielle Watt. There has been a live wire, and now they turn it around to City with Howell up the other channel. Good support found in Crooks, and it is off the crossbar. And she could have scored a few more here, Mary Crooks. Just not quite staying down. Long it goes again here. And Forsyth somehow didn't get Crooks, who was making the run. Chances continuing to rack up quick fast. More dancing feet. One or two were looking for it. I did see, I think Hamill was looking for it. Ronald, though, will fling it back wide. 2 or 3 forward in orange. Crooks, one of them. Here's Hamill! Wonderful control. And there is the finish from Taylor Hamill. Can deliver a few goals, but she can score a few terrific goals as well. High fives all round. Left for Hamill. Look at the control. Good time. And Bush. McGlinchey. Good footwork there from Payne. And whoa, that's a wonderful goal. Eva Payne's work initially. And Demi Potts onto the scoring sheet. Great moment for her. Let's have a look at a watch, and there is the final whistle. And redemption for last year for Glasgow City. They've done it in style. Lost to Celtic. Many of these players have faced the final again and had to beat Celtic, Hibs and Rangers along the way, and now Dryburgh. And they are the Under-17s Cup winners.